The reason why I wanted to do it was because I had cancer, and I dropped down from 13 and a half stone down to about just under 10. I could see all my muscles and that going. I thought, what am I going to do?
Where were you born and bred? You weren't around here, were you?
I was born in Chingford in Essex, because I was about 2, I think, when we left there, and we went more or less over to Hampshire and Dorset, that area.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happened was, a week before I was born, my father was killed in Lancaster bomber. He was
Oh, you're joking?
Yeah, in the war, yeah. So I never saw him.
You never saw your dad?
No, I never saw him, no.
Oh, wow.
I was born a week after he died, or got killed, I should say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In World War II then?
Yeah. So my mum brought us up then, me and my sister.
God. That must have been hard for your mum.
Yeah, I suppose it was, really. He was going to come home and see me.
Yeah.
Being born or whatever, but he volunteered for the last mission.
Yeah.
And that was it. They got shot down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
what was he then? A pilot?
He was a navigator in a Lancaster bomber.
Wow.
Yeah. His grave's in somewhere in Germany.
Oh, were he?
My son's been over and seen it.
Have you never been?
I've never been. No, I should do, really, shouldn't I?
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
Did you hear many stories about your dad when
I didn't know. I don't know anything about him.
You're joking?
No. I've got one photo of him and that's it.
One photo?
Yeah. In fact, when I was in the RAC, I had the photo on the passenger seat, and my boss got in and he picked it up and looked at it. He was going to sit in and talk to me. And he looked at it and he says, I didn't know you smoked a pipe. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, you've got a pipe in you. I said, that's not me, it's my dad.
So you look just like him then?
I must have looked exactly like him, yeah.
Did your mum not tell you any stories about your dad then?
Not
when you was
really,
growing up?
no, nothing.
How
She's
come?
very, very quiet and secretive, my mother. Never really told us anything. She never even told us how old she was or anything like that.
You're joking?
Yeah, she wouldn't, never. We had to try and work it out with things she said, but we never did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where did that stem from then?
Don't know. She just said, what do you need to know that for? You know, why do you need to know how old I am?
She might have been like a secret agent or something.
Maybe, yeah. Well, she was in the RAF as well.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
It has big impacts on people, whether they realise it or not, but not having that father figure there. Now, I speak to a lot of youth groups, and you know, a lot of them come from broken homes. Yeah. But it must have shaped your life somehow.
It must do, mustn't it? Yeah. You don't know because you don't know any different.
Of course, yeah.
You don't know. But yeah, I would imagine it does. But a lot of kids are wayward and all that, and people say, "Oh, well, you haven't got a dad." Well, a lot of people didn't have a dad, but they're not wayward, are they?
No. It is a choice.
Yeah.
It's all of your life is a choice, aren't they? Yeah. And you're going down these roads, and you either turn left or right or carry on. And like, you know, some people choose to go left, some people choose to go right. But,
that's right. Yeah.
But for me, I think it's just realistically like how you want to live your life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Germany full stop or not?
Never been to Germany, no. I nearly got posted there when I was in the RAF.
So you followed in your dad's footsteps then?
Yeah. I think my mother wanted me to either leave home or both. You know.
What made you go into the RAF when you was younger?
I suppose a little bit of pressure from my mother. I wanted to follow my dad's footsteps, I suppose.
What's so good about joining just the forces in general? Like, I
just loved it. I just loved the camaraderie. The RAF food was absolutely out of this world. And yeah, there was lots to do, and I just enjoyed it. I really did.
When did you meet your wife then?
I met her in Blackpool, actually, when I was in the RAF. Yeah, I was in the Tower Ballroom. I met her there.
Amazing. Was you a bit of a dancer back then?
No, I wasn't a dancer. No, just I can't even dance now. We got married and then went to Singapore for 2 years together.
Oh,
with my daughter.
What was that like?
It was good. I loved it in Singapore. It was lovely.
Yeah, I've never been. Always wanted to.
Yeah, I had 2 years there.
Wow. What was you doing in Singapore then?
I was a general mechanic with the RAF, you know.
Okay.
General mechanic for ground equipment. Came up to Blackpool, this area, for cheap housing. My wife at the time had relatives up here, a mum and a dad and a sister and a brother were up here. And so we moved up here because the houses were about a third of the price as what they were down there.
I think that's still the same, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, isn't it?
Yeah. So what we did, we sold up down there, made a good profit on the house, and came up in, it paid for the removals and bought the house outright, sort of thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was
Wow.
a good move.
So tell me a bit about your wife then. So how long was you married for then?
We was married about 15 years, I think it was. She died about 3 or 4 years ago, but I divorced her by then. But it's sad. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm with Julia now.
that's
Yeah.
great. Well, how long have you been with Julia for then?
About 10 years, I think we've been together.
Oh, wow.
If not longer, perhaps. I don't know.
So you met her when you was 17? Was my maths working out there?
Must be about that. Yeah, that's a point.
I surprised myself then,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow, that's
a point.
great. Because I meet quite a lot of people obviously doing this as a job, and unfortunately people are with their partners for years and years and years.
Yeah.
But when they lose the partners, they don't actually go ahead and try and find love again.
No, they don't. They're on their own then, aren't they?
Yeah. And I always find that quite sad
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I get it that, you know, the person might have been the love of their life, and
Yeah.
I understand
well,
that.
They feel as if they shouldn't do anymore, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, they feel that. They feel that they want to be loyal to the
Yeah.
other person, even though they've gone. They're still there in their mind, aren't they?
But I think like anyone that you're in love with, and if you do lose them, they'd want you to be happy still though, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah, they would. Yeah, if they knew, they probably would want you to be happy. Yeah.
What do you think like the secret is of like having a happy marriage or a happy relationship in general?
Oh, great. I don't know if I'm doing. I don't think I've always been happy. I'm happy now. I think just getting on with each other and trusting each other, and live your life, sort of thing. Retired a couple of times now. I worked for the RAC as a RAC patrolman,
Right.
out doing breakdowns and that, and did that for 25 years. And then I've just got odd jobs, like I worked for the library, a library van, taking books around and parking up and letting people get on the van and choose a book, and
Oh, wow.
mobile library.
That was
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so I did that for a while, and then I saw this job for caretaker at the Civic Centre at Bolton.
Okay.
So I took that on as a part-time,
Wow.
2 weeks on and 2 weeks off caretaker.
Oh, do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. I did that for about 12 years.
Wow.
Then I left a couple of years, then I went back again. And then I left, and I've gone back again now.
So how long do you think? How long do you think you'll be employed this time then before you get bored again?
Well, the thing is with this time, it's a bit different.
Obviously, most people in life, I know I was like this, like from probably like 20, I was always like, right, I can't wait to retire.
Yeah.
Like I'm retiring at 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had this in my head to live this dream of retirement.
Yeah.
But, I meet people, and even where I'm at the stage of my life now, I just couldn't imagine retiring, to be fair. Like,
No.
I see people that have retired and then do nothing.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
not good.
I see all their health decline and everything
Exactly.
because they haven't got
Yeah.
a purpose.
No, exactly. You're spot on there.
Yeah, is that
I
what you
agree with
felt?
that. I did feel that, yeah. I knew so many people when I was with the RAC that had been on for 30, 40 years, right back when it was all saluting and all this stuff, And they got to 60, 65, I think it was at the time. Within a month, they died. Yeah.
Wow.
And they were perfectly fit before. So
Wow.
you've gone all your life having to get up at whatever time, a specific time, and sort of like had a schedule to meet and things to look forward to or not look forward to if the case is that way. Then all of a sudden it stops.
Yeah.
So what happens? You've got to, I think when you retire, you've got to do something.
So the biggest thing about retirement is probably you're choosing to work rather than you have to.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
when I speak to a lot of people that have maybe been successful and they've retired early or whatever,
Yeah.
they say that as well because, it's one thing having to get up in the morning, your alarm's set, and you
That's
you
it.
have to go because the
Yeah.
mortgage needs paid and all the rest of
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But actually physically choosing, you can choose what you want to do really, can't you, at
Exactly.
that point?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like going to that Keep Fit with Julie.
Yeah.
I love going there. Really, really do.
No, it's a
I
great
go
group.
twice a week,
Yeah.
Monday and the Thursday, And that fills in the time. If I'm not doing anything, I can do my odd little jobs in the morning and that, and then go there. You're meeting people, we have a laugh. Well, I've been with the Polton Wire Railway for, I've been membership secretary for 10 years.
Have you?
Yeah. We're trying to get the railway open.
Oh, wow.
From Fleetwood to Polton and then on to Preston.
Not heard about it all. I didn't even realise that Fleetwood had a train station.
It did at one time, a lovely one. Best in the country, apparently.
Was
best,
it?
Best kept. Got awards for best kept station in the country.
Wow.
Yeah, and they demolished it.
Why did they do that?
Don't know. Look how, it's a huge building. It would have made a massive market area or a marketplace with shops and things.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So you're on a bit of a
demolished
mission at the minute then to get that back?
We won't ever get that because they built on it all now and they've built houses in the way.
Oh.
So we'll only get as far as the Three Lights pub.
Right.
So from there on through to Polton, there's even lines still there.
Wow.
You could put a train on it tomorrow if you wanted.
Oh, could you?
Yeah, it's there. They wouldn't do because it probably wouldn't be safe.
No. It's a shame that though, isn't it? Because it's like Fleetwood is sort of slightly out of the way, isn't it?
Yeah, right
so
on
it
the
would be
end
nice.
of a peninsula.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it would have been nice that.
Yeah.
Because I always say it about because Vic is from Southport originally, and obviously, like from a certain point in the sea, you can actually see Southport.
Oh right, yeah.
And to drive there, it's an hour and 10 minutes.
That's right. Yeah, it's
But,
weird.
but if you had a bridge just going across, it'd be a 10-minute journey.
That's right, it would.
And
yeah.
you just think, just a nice little bridge straight across would be perfect,
Or
wouldn't
a
it?
good ferry.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they used to have a hoverboat. I don't know if you ever...
I never saw that. No.
Yeah, a hoverboat straight across, which was amazing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So what would you say to people about like joining the forces, whether it's the RAF or the Army?
I would. I'd say join the RAF. I don't know about the Army because it's a bit, I don't know, I don't really want to do that sort of thing. But the RAF can do a job, a career, like mechanical, electrical, mechanical. They train you for it all and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they are saying that as well because of the rise of AI. The more manual jobs like electricians, plumbers, engineers, they actually will be sought after jobs because obviously the infrastructures that it takes to build these centres for the AI is actually going to take electricians, plumbers, etc. So it's quite different.
Yeah, you have a job getting a plumber now, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So I don't know what it'd be like, but it'd be a good job to be in, a plumbing job.
It would. You'd never be short of work anyway.
No.
Is there any regrets in your life that you'd wish you'd done?
I don't really know, to be honest. I think you just go on, don't you? Do things as they come. Yeah, you've done it, and that's it. It's your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what's made you here now, isn't it?
All you can do now is not have any regrets from now on. Yeah, and do it properly, sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you always been into fitness?
No, not really. No. The reason why I wanted to do it was because I had cancer. I dropped down from 13.5 stone down to about just under 10. I could see all my muscles and that going. I thought, what am I going to do?
When was you diagnosed with cancer, if you don't mind me asking?
About just after COVID.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What type of cancer was you diagnosed with?
It was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Right.
Yeah, and they do all sorts of things. But I had to go every 3 or 4 weeks, I think it was, for chemo, and it seemed to have killed it all.
Oh wow! So they managed to get rid of it that quickly.
Yeah, a few months. But the trouble is, it kills a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Your nerves and things in your fingers. Mine have recovered now, my fingers. I was a bit upset. I was a bit sort of miffed, but I think my partner Julia, I think she was more upset than me.
Was she?
Yeah. But me particularly, I thought, well, if it's going to be, it's going to be.
Yeah.
I just didn't, but I had confidence that they would put a cure in myself. I don't know why. I didn't really get the feeling that I was going to go for some reason.
No.
I know the surgeon or whoever he was, who I had a consultation with, he seemed to think I wouldn't get through it.
Oh, wow.
He said, I don't think you'll get through the treatment. And I thought, oh, well, I'm going to show you I am going to get through it. So I did. My Julia said, why don't you go to that Keep Fit thing? And I was always nervous about going there. I didn't really know what. I thought they'd all turn up with tracksuits on and trainers and all this stuff. And I went to that. And I realised it wasn't what I thought it was.
No.
So I've been going. I must have been going there about 2.5 years now.
Oh, amazing.
I don't. The only time I miss is when I'm working.
What piece of wisdom would you like to pass on to a younger generation?
Great. That's a hard question. Just keep on the straight and narrow and work at it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy everything. Take opportunities when they arise. Just because you've got cancer doesn't mean to say it's the end. It's not an end game now. If they get that diagnosis, they have to be positive and think, right, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to do everything I'm told. And you follow everything that they tell you to do. Come to the exercises, which is good.
No, definitely.
I really love that. I'd recommend that to everybody.
Great.
Yeah, gets you through it.
Brilliant.